Have you ever wondered about the stories behind the enormous Hoover Dam? A tale worth telling begins on the morning of February 28. Picture a night shift crew, weary from a long night of work, heading upriver toward their camp. Suddenly, the motor on their scow dies. The river's current, swift and unyielding, takes control of the flat-bottomed boat, smashing it into the front of barge number 3. The scow is sucked under the heaving deck and launched downstream like a torpedo. Of the 4 men on board, 3 managed to cling to the barge, their lives spared by a thread. But the 4th man, he's caught in a whirlpool, dragged beneath the water's surface. The scene is grim, and as the hours pass, hope dwindles. 3 hours later, a boat is dispatched, a morbid mission to recover the man's body. But in a twist of fate, instead of a waterlogged corpse, the searchers find the man, clinging to a rocky outcrop on the Arizona side of the canyon. Badly bruised, thoroughly frightened, but alive. His survival against such odds is nothing short of miraculous, a testament to the will to live and the unpredictability of life itself. Yes, he was lucky. Incredibly so. Luck was surely on his side that day, but not all stories from the Hoover Dam construction have such fortunate endings. Imagine working in a dangerous environment where one missed signal could mean disaster. That's exactly what happened to miners P.L. Lange and Herman Schmidto. During their shift, a miscommunication led to a dynamite charge detonating 200 feet above them. The explosion launched Lange onto a boulder 50 feet away, causing a severe back injury. Schmidto, on the other hand, was struck by a rock fragment that severed his ear and fractured his skull. This tale serves as a stark reminder of the risks these brave miners faced every day. They worked in perilous conditions, where life and death were separated by a mere whistle signal. Every shift was a dance with danger, every moment fraught with the potential for catastrophe. Their courage and resilience, however, were unyielding. These miners risked their lives daily, but the most devastating story is yet to come. The Hoover Dam construction site was not for the faint-hearted. It was a place where dreams were built, but also where lives were shattered. In the heart of this monumental project, the tale of Andrew Lane and Harry Lange stands out, a story of bravery and tragedy, etched forever in the annals of the dam's history. 10 days after a near-miss dynamite accident, these 2 miners found themselves on the Arizona cliff face, clearing a 150-foot-wide rock shelf. Suddenly, a cracking noise echoed through the canyon, followed by a stream of sand and pebbles cascading onto their workspace. Before they had the chance to react, the shelf beneath them disintegrated, hurling them down to the canyon bottom in a terrifying avalanche of rock and debris. As the dust settled, hundreds of their comrades raced to the scene, their hearts pounding in their chests. Armed with shovels and crowbars, they began a desperate search through the rubble. In a miraculous twist of fate, Floyd Hall was pulled from the top of the pile, bruised and scratched, yet alive. Moments later, Harry Ludwig was found with a badly fractured leg. The miraculous survival of Hall and Ludwig spurred on the rescuers, their hopes renewed as they continued their frantic search. However, their efforts to find Lane and Lange were in vain. 8 hours later, they discovered the bodies of the 2 miners, crushed almost beyond recognition. These stories of courage, survival, and loss are etched into the concrete walls of Hoover Dam, a testament to the human spirit and a tribute to those who risked everything to build this architectural marvel.